What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Pro Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And I really
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on our look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Booker in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Anthony Davis is out there with Mobley. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
Now, here's Dort. Booker with no one around, nailed from three-point land.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Back to Bridges. Mobley with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Towns with the steal. And here is Vassell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's Dort on the wing. It's Vassell on the wing. Just 2 to shoot. Dort misses. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Drummond dishes to Booker. Tries from 10. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Back to Holiday. Rejected by Booker. Offensive rebound. Vassell kicks to Booker. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
The defense was there, but that's no problem from Booker. His shot is so pure.
And the call is going to be... Yes, here it is, an illegal screen. A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. '76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Booker looking around. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the 76ers now. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Vassell, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they are going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great balance and concentration there from Davis, getting it to go through the contact.
Drummond finds Booker. 76ers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vassell. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. How his last 10 games have gone. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Bridges inside. Defended by Dort. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bays checked in for Vassell, and Strus is subbed in for Dort. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And we're getting past the early part of the season now. Richard, are teams more or less aware of how good they are by this stage?
Well, if teams are being honest, then yes, some teams might still be lying to themselves. But most coaches and players know exactly what they are working with right now, Kevin.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Williams, he's checked in for Mobley. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Dubs checked in for Philadelphia. Philadelphia on D. Bridges passes to Big Dog. Loads it up for Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Towns, high post. Here's Bay. The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Holiday. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. To the inside, Dub, and the shot is good. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Big Dog. 9 feet out, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Booker, good.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bridges kicks to Holiday. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Booker against Holiday. And he gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bridges passes to Big Dog. Holiday against Booker. Out to Bridges. 5 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Booker outside. Over Holiday.
An excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Sadiq Bey is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Booker in at the point guard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Second shot opportunity. Mobley with the block. Down low, here's Davis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you got to love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dort's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And there's the pass to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop his shot.
Wall. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Davis with the ball for Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body, you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s. So you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away.
Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Holiday. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Davis definitely wants to be better from here. He knows that he can improve on his percentage from the line.
Vassell, he's checked in for Bay.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Passes it to Drummond. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Back to Holiday. Outside, Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
There's Big Dog, covered by Vassell. Shots good by Big Dog.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Drummond kicks to Dort. And stolen by Mobley. And he finished it off with a layup. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
This offense just continues to impress.
Pass to Dort. And there's the feed to Towns. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Montecchio's checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Drew Holiday. Hubs checked in for the 76ers. In the corner, George with it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Devin Booker.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Towns. Dort passes to Booker. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Mobley inside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
And the 76ers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's Dub, covered by Mobley. Dub, the pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Strus for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Booker kicks to Towns. Back to Booker. Shot from the top of the key, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
And Memphis making a change here. Herter's checked in. Bays checked in for the 76ers. George passes to Mobley. Back to George. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And here's Herter outside. Now here's Bay. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Booker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 2 block shots, and 4. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Anthony Davis. Mikal Bridges out there with Holiday. And there's Mobley. And it's Big Dog hit the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins to begin the second half.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
For Philadelphia, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Bridges outside. Back to Holiday. Lock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Drummond finds Booker. Back to Drummond. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Driving in. Holiday against Vassell. From downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Vassell's got his second bucket tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Vassell. Pass to Big Dog. Tries from 10. That one rolling around and rims out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Holiday left side. Will it go? Vassell grabs the board.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Dort kicks to Booker. Tries it from 19. He squares up and sinks it. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Andre Drummond. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. To the paint. Here's Big Dog, covered by Vassell. Driving to the basket. Big Dog, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Vassell against Holiday. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
It's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Here's Vassell. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And it's good for 2. And now there's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Dort against Holiday. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Taken away by Holiday. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. They get it back. Here's Mobley. That one goes in. Mobley's got 6.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Dort with the ball. Still scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell finds Towns, and he lays it straight in. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Big Dog. Drops it in from 11 feet. 8 points for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The pass to Drummond. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Anthony Davis, 3rd.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the 76ers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Is checked in for Booker. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Holiday.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Sometimes the wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
And Davis throws it down.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
All with it. George picks him up. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Bay finds Wall. Goes up on the high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Holiday against Drews. George with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Drews for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. Just 3 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
48.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Booker will bring it up for the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Booker. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bay. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Drews in at the 3 spot. George dishes to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Davis finds Williams. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD. Using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Passes it to Bay. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Bridges is checked in for Drew Holiday. Now Strus takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges to take the lead. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Burks the pass to Towns. Now Burks takes the 13-footer. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dort against Bridges. And Davis with the basket on the assist for Bridges. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams with the block. They get it back, and they get it back. And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Towns, the pass to Dort. Back to Towns. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's George. Trying to get open. It's Davis. Out to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 23 points.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
In the corner, George with it. Over Booker. And it's George again missing. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Burks kicks to Dort. Bridges with the steal. Bridges with the steal. Williams passes to Davis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Davis has got 13 points in the second half.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Here's Dort. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Here's Davis. The shot from the low post is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Timeout called the 76ers. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dort. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
The 76ers trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 5. Davis is checked in for Memphis. Holiday comes in for George. The second one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Big spot here for Vassell, but you can tell that he loves these moments.
And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies, they're in front by 3. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Let's give a big round of applause to your very own Grizzlies team.
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Mobley, he's checked in for Memphis.
At the line for Memphis, Anthony Davis.
Going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And so Booker will bring it up for the 76ers. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
Bridges finds Davis. Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Booker the pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Dort. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. And that one is good.
Unreal. Big Cat. One of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Holiday against Booker.
Philadelphia foul. Devin Booker. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
With 3, Booker. Mobley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Booker against Holiday. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
14 foul. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And it's Towns missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. AD, efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got in the gym yesterday and just play some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it helped me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just try to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.